What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of a very interesting travel trailer. I think you guys are going to like it. One, this Avenger got a complete makeover. This thing looks fantastic in my opinion. They changed up the front cap, the side graphics. They got the gold reflective mirror finish windows that I think are shining like justice. But also this is a really cool mid-kitchen kind of office setup, because not only do you have obviously the kitchen in the middle with a horseshoe shape, but you also get a desk and kind of working area. But yeah, again, it's the 2026 Avenger 25MKO. Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. I think it's sitting a little sideways. Oh no, did I do it more? Heck, I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm making stuff up. Maybe I'm crazy. But all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. Probably gonna spend about 15 or so minutes walking through this thing, show you everything that you need and see if you want to go check one out. Now this one in particular is gonna be heading down to a Fun Town RV down in Texas, I do believe, but they got 36 other locations, so I'm gonna go ahead and share that information as well. But desk and closet setup over here, we'll get back to that. But since it's a mid-kitchen, I figured this is where I'll start. And I think we can all agree it is a functional setup. One, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, I thank you, but you know that I like the horseshoe style kitchen, and this one is a little bit elongated, so you get a little bit more working space. Even though this unit doesn't have a dinette, this allows you to have a good place to sit down and have a meal. It's going to be primarily a camper built for 1 to 2 with the occasional extra sleeper, because you have a sofa that does drop down. But it looks like they changed up the cabinets, and they have kind of the two-tone decor, which I think looks really sharp. Big open window here in the kitchen too. I love the fact that you can just sit here and watch with a good view. Today we're down in kind of an old golf course, which is pretty cool, that Forest River has, and it's pretty darn neat. Overhead cabinetry right here. You can also see your TV is going to be directly across from your sofa. That's also going to be a jackknife sofa. You see it features a couple windows here for some natural lighting. Of course, an emergency exit, pull, push, and plop, and then some shades that you know, if you don't like warmth from the sun, you can go ahead and block it out, baby. The old Dracula shades. Not quite the pull-down Dracula, not full Drac, but it's about 80% Dracula. Flip-up countertop right here. It's also going to use that hard-wrap plastic. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You're going to see you got a couple outlets here in each corner, and then you're also going to have 4 pull-out drawers down here as well. The 3-top burner to whip up all the fixins, and then you also have yourself a little microwave convection combo with your fuse box right down there below. It's also got the auto detect, so it'll glow up nice and red for you if one of the fuses are blown, so that way you don't have to worry about fumbling, you know, and bumbling your way through kind of testing them. So it's nice just to have that. A lot of campers have it, but just wanted to point it out in case you don't know. About 2 knuckles deep here for the depth on the storage, and then you also get the old Steamer Stink Sucker 3000 right here above the sink to help get the fumes out from whatever you're cooking. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the cup cleaner, and whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from one angle. It's high, but it's not the high-rise faucet. What do you guys think? Pretty darn cool. We'll get back to that bunk room here in a second, but just to kind of stick with the kitchen, again, jackknife sofa here, and then storage is pretty darn plentiful, baby. And it's just to the left of your refrigerator, which is going to be the Furrion. This one is going to be the 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator, so it'll run off of you know, the solar chugging along with the battery. Also your truck when you're driving down the road. It looks like about a week's worth of food could fit in there, no problemo, on a you know, if you are camping for 1 to 2 folks. Here into the bedroom, you'll see that you have storage all up and around, which is going to be really nice. You have a little bit of hanging storage right there, and then of course overhead storage there too as well. 2 ACs here in this unit. I'm going to make sure to get the size put down into the description for you, so that way you know whether they're 13.5 or 15K. But then it looks like you got yourself, what do you think, queen bed, king bed? Looks like a pretty good sized bed. I like that storage there underneath. And what is that? They call it a little fancy, like armoire. And then both left and right, and you should have plug-ins back there too as well. Let's go ahead and see. You'll be able to tell before I will. Yeah, it looks like there's plug-in. Yeah, 2 outlets and a USB and universal C. You also have a TV back here location. You can also use a 12-volt TV there too. There's a 12-volt plug, and then your two regular kind of home outlets. If you would like, emergency exit there too, by the way. The other window behind me does open up, but you can install like a wine guard system. So it's 4G LTE Wi-Fi. You install that, you call up AT&T or Verizon, and now you have access for your Wi-Fi. Controls for the, that's a pretty cool little shot right there. Controls for your heat and AC will be located right here up against this wall. And then this is going to be like your desk area. So pretty cool little space just to get a little bit of work done. They made sure not to waste anything in this camper. So I think that's nice to have something like that for someone that works on the road quite a bit. You know, that would that'd be great, you know, assuming I don't have the kids. Slide out, awning retract, and then, you know, kind of a little bit more kind of, you know, office storage, I guess you could say. You got plugins to the right over here, and then you got a lot of storage over to the left, and then a huge pantry, and that is awesome to see that it has washer and dryer prep as well. Pretty darn cool. Get the little octopus doodads, you know, hang a towel on me. And then as you come around into the bathroom here, you're going to notice that you have, you know, the tub. You also have enough room. Let's see here. A little tight for a big guy. Well, fit in there just fine. But I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. You got about 6'3" for head clearance there. Got a plastic toilet here in this model. Tankless on-demand hot water heater. And then you got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Is this not open? Guess that doesn't open, so that's just going to be a little maintenance hatch, I suppose. But all right. Pretty darn cool. What do you guys think? Now we'll dip around on the outside, show you where everything's at. I do have the generator running over there, so it might get a little loud. So if I start screaming at you, just know why. But again, it's the 2026 Avenger 25MKO. Dual axle. You have your LP Quick Connect right down there if you want to hook up a grill. And you'll notice how the frame down here drops. So this has some of the industry's best storage for a travel trailer, let alone a more entry-level style travel trailer as well. So it's really great to have that extra, kind of extra oomph because of that drop frame. Lights that run up on both sides, just giving it kind of like a dangerous look in the middle of the night. I just think it's pretty darn sharp. And then power tongue jack here, obviously, so you don't have to worry about hand cranking nothing. And then you have your two 20-pound propane bottles, battery disconnect, and then the control for your awning right there, along with a place where you can plug in a little bit of solar on the side. It's going to be wood frame construction with the aluminum exterior, but it is the kind of aluminum that is going to be tiered off. So if you were to ever get, like, let's just say you hit a tree right there or something, you can remove just an extra panel and replace that as well. I do like how the fenders are kind of rolled over too. I think that's nice. You got a little outlet right there. And then, you know, if you got a, if you like to crack a couple cold cans of apple juice, you got about a 30 rack of Roonski that can fit right in there. Friction hinge door, withholds up to 25-mile-per-hour winds with a screen. And then obviously you got the big boy steps for the thickies out there that flip up into the doorway. I believe that thing holds like 500 pounds or something like that. And then you got a place where you can crack those cold cans of apple juice right there. It's nice that you have access to the Suburban furnace right there as well. Power stabilizers. And then on the back, you see you actually have a bumper with a spare tire, and your backup camera prepped and ready for that as well. And then right here is going to be your connection. Now, I apologize if it gets a little loud. Hopefully my mic is doing a good job of cutting it out. But you got your sewer outlet connection right here. And then you're gonna have your outdoor shower and your cable hookup there too as well. Now you are able to put a slide topper on this model, which is a piece of awning that would go from here to here that prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. You're also going to see your sewer outlet connection, fresh water drain, and then your black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system for your poop tank, fresh water connection, and your city water connection as well. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2026 Avenger 25MKO. Have a great day. See ya. Bum bada bada bum. Rum bum bada bum.